Hi everyone, this is Carmen.
And Christina. Welcome to Chronically Online with Cafecito. We don't have Cafecito because it's 7:15 p.m.
I have tea.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, you do have Cafecito.
I did buy some decaf coffee just to drink coffee later on in the day.
Oh, nice. Did you get anything ready?
No, the only thing that I didn't write notes or anything, it's just off the top of my head. Did you see about Selena Gomez and the new guy?
Yes.
Bobby something.
Yeah.
And he's like, not the cutest.
No.
And then she was really caping for him in the comments.
Because, okay, she took her Instagram break.
And it was like 2 hours.
No. She took a longer break after she was hounded for not supporting Palestine. It was like 2 weeks. She's like, I'm deleting this app. Like,
the weird thing is she has in the past.
Yeah. I don't understand. I don't know what is going on. I don't know. Did she post a picture of him, or how did people end up like saying like this man's not it?
She posted him on her stories and she posted a picture. She posted like 3 stories in a row, something like that.
Okay. And then people in the comments were like, what are you doing?
And then she posted a ring with the B on it. Because I think his name is Benny something.
I don't know him. I don't know who he is.
Me either. Before this, I didn't know.
I just know he's ugly.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Some people, I don't know, whatever. But the thing that annoys me is how she's like back from her break, quote unquote break.
And did you see that comment?
Is it the comment when she was like, I'm done with fuckboys?
All of her comments were unhinged.
Yeah, they really were.
Somebody commented like, oh, you're like over here like posting a bunch about this man,
but you can't even say anything about a genocide. And she's like, that's right.
She was like, oh, you're right. Yeah.
I saw this tweet that was like, someone made a little chart, and it was like,
oh, I saw that.
When a woman, I think, because they're talking about only female artists, or women artists, but they're like, when you have no therapist and no PR, when you have PR but no therapy. Oh my God.
Selena herself said she's been in therapy since she was 18.
She just has no PR. I don't know what her deal is. Insane. Unhinged.
Yeah. And then the only other thing about that is she said she was going to go on a break after all those comments, and then 2 hours later she was back.
Yeah.
And then like the next day or 2 days later, she was out on what they call a pap walk with Taylor Swift.
What is that?
It's like whenever, I don't know if they call the paparazzi themselves or they go to common areas where there's paparazzi there already, and they like get their pictures taken basically. So then yeah, she was out on a pap walk with Taylor Swift, and honestly she looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. Have you seen those pictures?
I have not seen these new ones.
It's like she has like a snake print coat, a skirt, and she looks good. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, these pictures. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she does look good.
She looks good, and people are saying it's like to distract
from her dumb shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I do have a different topic for you. How do you feel about all these Disney old child star Nickelodeon podcasts?
I haven't listened. I don't have a thought or a feeling, I guess, about them.
I do have one thought before I show you the clip that I'm going to show you.
Oh my God, I'm scared. Is it the Nets Declassified?
It's a couple of them.
Okay.
Yeah, you've probably seen them, but...
Okay. I've only seen one from Nets Declassified, and I'm pretty sure it's there.
Okay, well, yeah, because that is the one I'm referring to. But I saw, and I completely agree, because I had the same thought before I saw this tweet, but someone was like, all these childhood star podcasts makes me think of the people that peaked in high school and then don't shut up about it. Like, it's the same energy to me. But like, people watch, people listen.
I mean, it's nostalgic.
Yeah, I don't, especially after all the clips that I've seen. I'm like, why are you talking about this? The first one is, I think, probably the first weird one that surfaced.
Is it the BJ one?
Yeah. Okay. And I actually don't have the clip in front of me. Yeah. So the first one that came out that made me think that's very strange behavior to be sharing on the podcast. And whatever, people share vulnerable things on podcasts. That's fine. But
it was weird.
But they had to have a producer, and for someone who's planning these topics, do they really sit there and be like, today you're going to talk about sex and the hookup life on set? Like, really?
The weird thing to me is like, who wants to hear about children?
Because and a lot of the audience was children back then. Like, we were the same age they were when we were watching the show, so it's like, I don't think it's as weird to think.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's not talking about children having,
it's like peers. It's our peers.
Yeah, but and I have to assume that their main audience are millennials.
Yeah.
It's still weird to me that they have such a huge audience, honestly. So I don't think it's as weird, that part. It's just weird to be talking about it. Just the way she brings it up.
It was a weird way to bring it up. Like, it didn't seem like a vulnerable moment. It didn't seem like a funny thing. It seems like she's like being aggressive, like forcing him to talk about it.
Yeah, it looked like he didn't want to talk about it.
Do you remember the first that I
What are you?
Oh my God, I hate it. I can't even. I'm sorry, I can't watch it.
Bitch, watch it.
I hate the face he's making and the tone that he's using.
Just watch it.
Okay, I'm gonna play it again.
Okay.
You gonna ask on this podcast?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't.
No, you had to
They
watch
both look
it.
so weird.
First what?
I'm watching it.
Okay.
I actually do. You really want to talk about this on the pod?
I just wanted to say that I felt like a failure from that point because
I hate all of their
I don't-
faces,
no,
actually.
No, you didn't. You didn't. After a moment, he just said, "Thanks, okay," and you got up and you went to the bathroom and you did your thing.
I don't remember that
100%.
at all.
So which one do you remember? The one on the couch?
No, I remember the one in the backseat of your car. We can't talk about this on the pod.
Wow,
Dude, I
we
can't
got
believe-
busy. We got busy in quite a few places.
Like, who asked for this?
She said we got busy in quite a few places. Yeah, who asked for this? That's my other question. Yeah, one, who is asking them to talk about this? I almost want to say she's just like, all right, let me tell you about every single hookup I've ever had. Like, and
It seems weird, like, yeah, like a desperate energy to it, right?
yeah, that too.
Not desperate, like a try hard energy.
Yeah, like they're exaggerating, and I think this is the thing people do on podcasts, especially actors.
Okay, like make exaggerated faces and stuff.
Yeah, and you see it all over like YouTube and TikTok. Like people are like, instead of like being fucking normal, like they overact.
That is how he reacts.
Yeah,
He's like, you really want to talk about this?
I can't even do it. Yeah, and instead of being normal about it, right? That's the first clip that weeks ago surfaced, and I'm like, that's strange. And it just also makes me think, because I saw before, what was it? Messages between the Zoe 101 girl and even Steven's girl that's unhinged, Chrissy Carlson Romano.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they had text messages that they exchanged where she was like, I'm not even sure if I should give Lindsay Shaw a platform because, like, according to Chrissy Carlson Romano, she is the one who gave them. And the podcast is under her network. And I'm like, okay, I can see why she wasn't sure. Because she can't stop talking about things.
I can see that. I mean, there's other stuff then she's talked about that's weird.
Yeah, let me show you this one. This one was not her specifically, but this is another weird clip that is from the show.
But from them.
Yes, here, I'll send this one.
I did get offered
Cocaine.
some on set of Ned's one time.
Ned's?
What?
On Ned's? No.
Cocaine on net? Wait.
Oh, speed. Is that the same?
No,
Oh, no.
No, that's
Yes,
not
it
the same.
is.
That's different.
No, it's
That's
not.
worse. No, it's not.
That's
Yes.
a lot
Unfortunately,
more
there was
intense.
no cocaine on Ned's. It was
Damn.
only speed.
That's
Damn.
frightening.
Who-
Like, blown my
can I
fucking
ask?
mind.
The other Hugo.
No.
Oh, the other
Are you serial?
Oh, well, that was just an exchange amongst friends.
Yeah, that was.
What was the context? Why did she say? Were you
I think
cramming
I
for a
said
test
I
or
was.
something?
I think I was like struggling on set.
What? Who's that?
That is, oh my God. I looked it up a little bit ago and I already forgot.
Oh. So are they talking about, what's the other show? Victoria, whatever.
I thought it was someone, I thought she said the other main person on Ned's Declassified gave it to her.
Oh, I thought she said the other big set, as in the other big show. That's what I thought.
Oh, it could be, because, and if it is, then I would say it's Victorious, because I've heard wild stories about Victorious.
Yeah.
So wouldn't surprise
That's what
me.
I thought.
But that person she was on Ned's Declassified. I think that might have been,
I wouldn't even remember, honestly, if you found out who she was, because I only remember them three and then the coconut head guy.
I think that is a girl named Doris Tremblay on the show.
Oh,
but I don't
I
remember
remember.
anything about her. So let me send you the other clip that I wanted to bring up here.
I'm scared.
Yeah, this one is probably the most troubling. So this one.
Worse than the BJ thing.
Yes.
I mean, that was awkward, I guess.
Yes, worse. All right.
Okay, I'm clicking on it now.
Teen Spirit. That was weird behind the scenes for you and I, eh?
Oh my god, eh?
So I had a little crush on Chris this one night with the aid of some Ambien and the condom from the hotel desk manager's wallet. The next morning I wake up with no clothes on. Chris was up and had been to the gym already, so he comes in the door and he's like, it's time for set. And I remember I was acting like a bitch the rest of the day, A, because I didn't remember it, and B, because maybe it wasn't the reaction I was hoping for from you or something.
Oh. How old were they?
I mean, they were, I think the show ended when everyone was 15. Yeah, she said Chris, but I don't see a name here in Chris. I don't want to be wrong. That was not Coconut Head.
But it was somebody, and she's still talking about her sex life.
Yeah, Chris Zilka.
Was he even on the show, or was he just on another show maybe? It says he was on 90210, Everybody Hates Chris, Hannah Montana, The 10 Things I Hate About You show.
Teen Spirit.
Oh, didn't she say Teen Spirit?
She said Teen Spirit, yeah.
It must have been that then.
She was in Teen Spirit.
Oh, okay. So that's what they're talking about then.
Okay. So this was 2011.
Oh.
I don't know how old she was when this movie came out. It's 2011.
Well, she was probably an adult already.
Point is, she said she had Ambien, and then she said she didn't remember it.
Oh, wait, hold on. I was so focused on her oversharing that I missed a little detail.
Yeah, yeah.
So, if you could even call it a little detail, is it?
I mean, she says it so casually, but she literally said, with the help of Ambien and the condom from the guy at the desk, we did our thing. You woke up the next morning, went straight to the gym, came back, said it's time for set. I was upset, or I was acting like a bitch because one, I didn't remember it, and two, it's not the reaction I was hoping for.
Girl.
Mija.
I'm not one to tell someone what their experience was.
Yeah,
but it doesn't seem right.
But it seems that she just not admitted, but just said that she was assaulted, because when one takes substances and they cannot remember what happened, then what else does that mean?
Yeah. I hadn't seen this one. I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wonder if he also took Ambien or what. I mean, he doesn't. We only saw this little clip. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't just be out about saying things like that just publicly, but.
Well, someone was like, the way his face froze after she mentioned Ambien and how she doesn't remember anything.
Wait, hold on. I need to rewatch that because I didn't even notice that.
Yep.
I was watching her the whole time.
He's not laughing anymore. He's like.
Yeah, his face did go from smiling to.
Yeah, he's like. What is she gonna say?
Now that you pointed out the obvious thing of her not remembering, she says she woke up the next day with no clothes on, and that she doesn't remember anything, and that he just got up and went to the gym.
Yes.
So sketch, to say the least.
Yes. And then sexual assault, to say the most.
Oh my God. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. I just can't believe they just said that, or she just said that.
She said it so casually, and I can't believe they edited it and then made a clip out of it.
Yeah. Someone had to watch and edit it. The producer had to give the okay. Their social media person had to put it up and put captions in it and fucking share it.
Yeah.
And everyone just they just let it. I don't not let it, but aired it out. And I mean, they were early teens in the show,
Yeah.
And he's older. He's 4 years older than them.
Yeah, I did see. He's he was born in the 80s, late 80s.
I mean, she's just going on here sharing how she which that part doesn't matter as much, but she's talking about every single hookup on the show. Some people are she's just talking about how she ran through the cast, which is not language I would use myself.
Yeah.
Because whatever, that doesn't matter. This, however, this is so wrong.
Yeah.
On every level. And
I can't believe I didn't even see it because I was letting myself my judgment of her, I guess, from the earlier clip,
yeah. And the way she says it,
I wasn't judging them for doing that, but it was just the way they talk. It made me it was cringy to watch. So I was letting the cringe factor impact my ability to see this for what it was, which is a date rape.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
They kept that in.
Yeah. Insane to me.
I wonder if her view of it has changed seeing people talk about it.
I wonder.
Who knows?
I wonder, and I just hope that she has like
Support?
time to support, time to like look at this process. Thank you. That's in one word what I was gonna make like 10 words. Yeah, time to process it and really, I don't know, think about it.
Really sit with it.
Yeah, and hopefully not do what she always does, which is go online and just say shit. Yeah, like when she, I mean, like, 'cause it's not her first round of controversy, right? Because there was that time that she quote unquote got canceled on TikTok because there was that trend where people were doing this dance right here.
Yeah.
And then she started saying racist shit.
Yeah.
And then like Ned and Cookie, they came on and defended her like, oh, we've known her for years, like she's not racist. So I just hoping that she, you know, has time to like process, heal, and hopefully not hop on and just, you know, say something like I don't know, defend the situation, because I could see her doing that. But and everybody has their own right to react how they're gonna react to, but this here, if it happened the way she's saying on this clip, that is assault.
Yes.
There was another comment that someone said, I think she sees it as I did this to work up the nerve to like hook up with him, maybe.
Yeah.
However, like if you don't remember anything the next day.
And you had no clothes on the next day.
Yeah, it's not a good look for him.
It paints the worst picture possible for him. Yeah.
For him. Yeah. Not her.
No.
So yeah, that is the clip that is the situation that I wanted to bring to you.
Wow, I had not seen that.
But I don't know, shit was going down on all those sets. It's sad because these were all children.
Yeah, and we know these places are ripe for exploitation, abuse,
yes,
things like that.
Yeah. So yeah,
yikes.
Yeah,
I guess that's Chronically Online con Cafecito.
Yeah, sorry to bring assault on the first segment of Chronically Online con Cafecito.
Yeah. Should have said my thing after your thing. That's what we should have done.
That is what we should have done. We didn't tell each other what we were bringing.
I didn't know what you were going to be talking about. Yeah.
I already forgot what you talked about.
About the Selena Gomez.
Oh, that's
Benny.
right. That's
Benny
right.
What? I want to say Benny Bravo, but I know that's wrong. Blanco.
Benny Blanco. Benny
Blanco.
And I don't know what he does or who he is.
I think he thinks that he's like a producer, like a music producer or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There was one more clip, but I don't have my phone or I would have showed it to you. But there was this thing that went viral on TikTok. This white girl, it's her gender reveal. And it's apparently she married a Latino, and it's a Latino family. Mm-hmm. And someone, like, they're cutting the cake and it's pink and she's all excited, and then the guy's mom runs up to the cake and she's like, no, and she cuts the next slice and then it's blue. Someone in the guy's family apparently thought it would be funny to switch the cakes and have one that's mixed where you can't tell what the gender is. As a prank.
Oh wow.
And they never say who did it on his side of the family, like if it was the whole family. How somehow the suegra, the mom of the guy, is getting all the blame.
Oh.
And so she's all happy, and then she's obviously sad because this is their gender reveal. Like, and you know how I feel about gender reveals. I think they're stupid.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say pranks.
Oh, and pranks.
Also stupid.
I don't like either.
Me either.
I don't know which one I just like more.
I feel like pranks for me I dislike more.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. I don't know though, because some gender reveals have gone off the wall and like literally burned places.
They both have the potential to cause a lot of harm.
Yeah.
in different ways.
Yeah. They're almost in the same, like, no for me. They're both a no for me for sure.
I could see that.
And I also personally don't understand gender disappointment, but I know it is a thing people experience, mothers experience when the baby's not the gender they were hoping for. I'm not even going to talk about dads fucking freaking out because they're going to have a girl, right? That's the dumbest shit to me. I'm not even addressing that. Yeah, but gender disappointment, I don't understand either. I would literally just be happy with a baby that is healthy. And by healthy, I mean like alive,
Yeah.
because also like disabled babies have a right to live to me as well, right? But to each their own decision. It's
All the caveats, all of them.
all the caveats, yes. I'm dying. Okay, so moving on from that. So she was excited she was gonna have a girl, then it's cut again, and she's like, wait, is it a boy? I'm so confused. And then the family of the guy starts laughing.
I don't like this at all.
I don't like this either. and then I'll like they're just very loud. Whatever, that's like normal. What is fucked up is the prank. That is fucked up, right?
Yeah. I probably would have started crying.
Yeah, for real. And so then later they have a box that they open and balloons pop out, and then it's blue. It's a boy.
Okay.
But it's not like what she planned, right? And yeah, I understand that situation. That prank is fucked up. That's not a real prank to me. I gotta find the clip because so you see why it was confusing at first what even happened.
I think
but-
ruined gender reveal part.
Okay, if I find the clip, I will send it to you so you can see it later.
Okay.
Because yeah, I'm not gonna find it right now. So in the video, that's like it's confusing to get the idea of what's happening, but that is what happened. Like the guy's family pulled like a prank, and then they have like a second gender reveal where it's like not as fancy as the first one.
But that one's real.
That one is real. But like in the first video, when then there's like the confusion where you see the blue and the pink in the cake, then the guy's mom is yelling like, call your friend, like your friend has the actual gender of the baby or whatever. Or like they're just it's a very loud family, which is like so normal to I think me and you.
Yeah.
Yes, the prank is wrong, right? But then there's like thousands upon thousands of comments that were like just being so racist.
Oh no.
And I was like, you did not have to bring race into this.
You can say the prank was wrong without being racist.
Yes, exactly. Because then there were so many comments that are like, oh, hell no. Like those loud, this is what's wrong with Hispanics. They're so loud. All the attention has to be on them. Some of the other comments were not about them being Latinos and loud. They were just like, someone needs to shut those loud tias in the back.
About mama's boys.
Yeah, the guy's a mama's boy. He probably is. This is a son, a Latino son in a Latino family.
We can assume.
Yes, it's safe to assume this. And then someone else was like, oh no, you better get your mother-in-law in check right now. And she's like, there's so many comments against this mother-in-law. And then
but we don't even know if she's the one that orchestrated this.
Right. And it's not even in the follow-up videos that this girl made. She just still doesn't know who did it. She just says it was the whole family, the whole like family of the guy. Mm-hmm. And then like later the girl's sister made them a second party for them just the two of them to go somewhere and take pictures with like the actual gender reveal pictures, even though they already knew, they already had the info. They just like redid it basically all for pictures and privately just between the two of them. But to me, again, yes, you should put boundaries on pranks like that, but
yeah,
this is why you need to be careful when you're marrying into a different culture.
A Latino. No.
Yeah, into a different culture, because this is a white woman marrying a Latino guy. And then they try to completely change or like cut everyone off for like
the littlest things.
Yeah, these comments were so fast to be like, oh, you better cut that entire side of the family off. You better put boundaries. And yeah, again, boundaries are important. But to cut everyone off because of this, like...
It's a little silly. It's a little over the top.
It's a little much to me. I could see how an entire family would think this is hilarious and just do it. Like,
yeah. Do we know if he was in on it, the guy?
I don't think he was. From what I can gather. But yeah, it just took like everyone to like rally up in the comments and like first one be racist in the comments about how I don't even know if they're Mexican. I don't think so, because the accent sounded different. But there was comments that are like, oh, Mexicans are so loud. One, I do not think they were Mexicans.
But you know, to other people that are not Latinos, Latinas, all Latinas are Mexican.
Yes, yeah. And then there was all the other comments that were like, oh, you have to put so many boundaries on Hispanic families, or like you better cut that entire family off, or you better put rules right now. That woman better not even hold your baby. And I'm like, really?
See, okay, that's funny because, and sorry to keep this going like on and on, I was on Reddit and the millennials subreddit keeps popping up to me even though I'm not subscribed to it. But you know how like sometimes like
on the front page, yeah, you get other...
No, it's not the front page, just like on my stuff, like you'll just like a suggested Reddit, yeah. And there was a post there. It talked about some white lady whose neighbors are another ethnicity. I don't know which one, I forgot. Some kind of Asian, she said. And she talks about how it's like a multi-generational home. The grandparents live in the home, and the mom is a stay-at-home mom, and she always sees the grandparents taking the kids to the park, caring for them, helping the mom out, stuff like that. She says she asked the neighbor, like, what do you think the difference is between like your culture and mine? Like, why do you have so much support, blah, blah. And then basically the neighbor's like, well, it's a cultural difference. We're just like a collective culture, and we would never cut off family. Like it has to be something egregious, like horrific, to be cut off. But for little things, like we put up with each other's quirks, and we're not like, if I don't know, if the grandma gives the kid soda, we don't go off on them and say, you're never going to spend time alone with my child ever again.
Yes.
And that's a very white thing to do. And then that's one of the things she talked about, besides talking about traditional values that the culture still holds. But I did see that aspect of it, like, and I think it's like a hive mind type thing on Reddit also. Like everyone, I don't want to downplay, like, of course, trauma is a real thing. Abusive parents are a real thing. We all have some sort of, like, no family is perfect. But on Reddit, everyone has abusive parents. Everyone's cut off from their parents. But then at the same time, they complain, like, where's my village? Like,
you fucking burned your village. Like, yeah.
You burned that shit down because they gave your child soda.
Because they kept them up past their bedtime. Because
that was another one of the things.
Because they accidentally said your daughter's so pretty instead of saying she's so smart. Yeah. And that is what came to mind when I saw all those comments, because, like, I personally would not.
And then they're gonna be crying. Then she's gonna be crying about the grandma not visiting.
Yeah, like I would not cut off family for doing a prank like that at even my own. But again, I don't put so much importance on it.
Yeah, on the gender reveal.
Like, I would not have had one, well, first of all.
You didn't have one. Mm-hmm.
I didn't have one for either child, no. And if I had a party like that, I think I would have joined it with a baby shower. And if someone wanted to do a prank like that to me, I personally wouldn't care. But I totally see how that could ruin everything for her, right? But to cut off a whole family for that, because there was so many comments and she was agreeing with them, and I'm like, that is where I would have a problem too, if I was the guy. Like, no, you're not cutting off my family for this prank either. But it was fucked up, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
If you were planning a party like that,
it's definitely a hard thing. I think at the end of the day, these events are just events, right? Like, weddings are just weddings. That's another thing too, I can't stand about Reddit.
Yeah.
So gung-ho about like, these are single days in a lifetime. Mm-hmm. We don't come from a family that, of course, I guess I would say we don't come from a immediate family where a wedding was a huge thing, or this huge event that is like something you've been looking forward to your whole life. Like, that's not the kind of view I've ever held. But like,
and even extended family weddings, like, there was always children there sleeping on random ass chairs, people on the dance floor holding babies, like, so, because also on Reddit, people make such a big deal about child-free weddings, Reddit and Twitter.
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. Like, I don't understand it. I don't. But yeah, these are one day, one event. Children have a right to their families, to their biological families.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing to grow up with extended family and to have your grandparents and your aunts and your cousins near you. Like, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And to cut off somebody from that for an event.
Yeah. I don't get it.
A prank at an event.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't do it. But yeah, you should have seen those comments.
I would definitely be like, hey, no more pranks from now on. But
yeah, like, hey, I didn't like that. Right. And okay. But from that one moment and not give any more chances. And even the fact that they have to be chances, to me, is strange. But like, yeah, I don't know. Just, I guess
it's
I'm
weird.
Yeah. I will try to find the clip to put it in here so that you can see it, but yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess this brings us to the end of the episode. Now, I hope that everyone enjoyed the segment.
That was Chronically Online con Cafecito, and we hope that you guys like it.
Yes, we love it. So yeah.
Bye.
Bye.